5 minuten.
Let's explain something to the people for a second. That when this show first started, you know, back at the other old place, you know where. Anyways, there were some confusions and shit with the owners, but at that place where the magic happened, this used to go down every fucking week. We used to all get together, different dudes, different weeks, and people invited in, and we'd have a little session at the end. So when, you know, I know they don't do it anymore, but in the spirit of old times, y'all will oblige us.
Oh, definitely.
Here we go.
Man. Yeah, let's go.
Well,
we're here with a champ, man. Ace, here's a champ.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
Lab FM Freestyle.
Word. Back in effect with this shit for y'all. Yeah. Is my mic on? Can you hear it? Or do I have to scream for them to hear it clearly? Nah, that's right, we bout to do this shit. Not as all as it's appearing. It's time for us to do this shit because they know them fearing the reappearance of the MC on the scene that could always be the one to show the microphone and beam that. The triple one, I'm giving them the riddles. Come out of my brain, out my lid, and son, you gotta see it cause my nipple turn. It's like a purple nurple. All I gotta do is circle around and do another vulture culture. Now the time for verses to come out of my noggin. And I ain't thinking of stopping. It's about to pass this on to a 9 and we about to rock it.
Yo, Lab FM, thinking, reminiscing, that was then. We used to steady, roll the spinach outside, getting ready for the freestyle session that would collide. Plenty have come through this place, and many will return now that we're back together. It was almost an urn, but it was a rebirth, in fact, as we came through and inserted facts. In fact, an education place so that the people would understand the music that came from not only here, but from across the land. My man Ace would put it down in the right place. R2 would spin on the plates, the metal wheels of steel as we would call them, in the places where, you know, all the people hauling like Hollis Park into this new place called Old Vancouver, Amsterdam to Dordrecht. You know we do this
for the sake of the lyrics. And I'm kinda baked a minute, but you know for them, we gonna keep on blazing it, hit it. Yo, that's how it's time for us to show them that we amazing with this shit. It's time for me to get back in the mode I used to be in and boost you and speak purely from my medulla. And time for them to show them an old schooler can keep doing it the way that I do it. Now you know it's time to school them. Me and Anon got risen the corner, 10 minus up on the camera, and R2 doing what you wanna with the buds and the buttons and the knobs. Gonna keep it going pure hip hop.
Yo, pure hip-hop. Looking up, the clock tick, it's not. There really is no timing. All we got is one long moment. So while we're in here, I might as well own it. Take property and take responsibility of our freedom, which is what we give to me. Today, is it not the day of liberation? 69 years ago was for many nations, such as mine in Italy, and we just celebrated it. Going to the mountain in the north, eating sandwiches with what you would call bacon in. In fact, it is sausage, salami, often boss eating lobster with the sauce. Tony, up in here and you know it's clear, we put it down. Trees that fall but they got a sound. In a forest that is unknown and still be all around. They surfaced it now, they called it underground. It's funny how that is, but instead we will keep on moving, cause what we're doing is the purest faction. There's no tint into it, there's no cut, the product is pure. All you done heard it before. Yo, when we sparking the herb, it's raw. Putting no tobacco in it, that's a fact. That's why my gasp is winning. Attractive fitness, magnets in it, passion, gifted. All together, wrap this in a nice basket for Christmas. For you to have up here in this FM place, the lab is made and such is constructed. My man here, Ace, with the gavel holding the justice, goddammit.
Yo, justice just like the scales, the same ones we used to weigh the hay that we smoke in bales. Check that, because it's time for us to show them and be the ones that know that this is the time for us to go and smoke them totems. Keep on doing it the way we order, and now it's time to take it back somewhere, because my aorta just needs to keep on popping and clapping and just be letting them knowing that this is not just any old day. We gotta show them this is the day that we be remembering all the dead that fell back in the war. So we tell them when they did it, they didn't do it in vain. They did it so we could get up these days and stop all the pain, because prevention is better than a cure. That's why here at the lab we bring it to them pure, telling them that we endure every single thing, every single sling and arrow that they try to give us to it, but we still rock the apparel. We're gonna be prophets of the next gen, show them how we do it, cause you know every next sentence can stop the men from sitting on the fence then. So because we gotta make a choice and come up as warriors, yo, tell them that it's time for us to fight and like a fist. Yo, it's time for us to do it, cause to fight for this, fight for shit that's good, fight for shit
Word
that's
up.
whole. That's why we here at the lab, that's what we used to call our home.
Yo, the skin of my heart is thick, heart is sin soft within. Coconuts falling off the palm as I'm rolling them, to land in the sand and form an arc, a row of them. Solid marble with a polished grin. My soul is old and young, spark a spliff off the lip like the Washington Monument upon the cross. My dome erupts, low clouds round in blue circles. Newton's earth, my view is universal. My man had always explained while blessing kitchens that calmness is when I always made my best decisions. This exercise is exorcism, evoking the ghost and restless spirit trapped in retrovision like a perfectionist is. They used to think that hip-hop was holy and above. It is those that comprise it inside it that hold it up. So whatever it is that you do, it shows in us. So show some love and grow some nuts.
Yeah.
New beat.
Word. Oh, how long we got left? We got
a few minutes.
Oh, cool. Word. What? What? Aight. Here at the lab, sometimes we like to tell them why we started that shit, because round these parts it was dry.
Word.
We looked around, couldn't see no hip-hop and couldn't see nothing, so it was time for the shit to stop. So me and R2, we put our heads together and see if we could get all the little kids that were so clever that they was writing lyrics and putting them all in the room, put them all in the booth and see if we could do it. And soon, that's why we went up straight up the next weekend. We got the cast together and we got a few, 2 or 3 fans. We put them all in the room with a mic, do what you like. We said put on a beat, box and doom. It was aight, it was on, the shit was on from that mo. It's time for us to show them how the shit it would grow. Yo, I knew it would, son. That's why we started that shit, cause cats just can't hold back with their tongue when the drums come. And now it was time, the room was too full. They said, can't you get up out here on the stage with that bull? We said, yeah man, of course we can, we gonna do it. We got up on the stage and yeah, we knew it, that the shit was gonna happen. It wasn't just rapping, it was MC shit, yo. And the people clapping, and they was clapping cause they knew that the shit was so dope. That was why they came back year after year in no coat. And then next came the radio show. We told that shit, we ain't afraid of you, no. We gonna keep on doing it, gonna keep on rocking it. Even when the powers that be, they said to stop that shit. We kept on coming, we kept them running. They never knew what was happening, but we got the power and tongue and we kept it running on the back of our lids. And this is how we did what we did. And now we went back for a bit, took a hiatus. And now we back to say, hi haters, you can hate us, but you know you can't try to fake us. We gonna be doing this shit forever. And that's why we back with Anonymouz. Tell them.
Boy, hey, I tell him what. We're gonna take a quick second. I love this dude right here, man. He does it rough, man. Much respect.